Now we are going to follow exercises under equations. The first example is object moves with uniform velocity of 10 meters per second for 20 seconds. You have to find displacement. What's that? Object moves with uniform velocity like 10 meters per second for 20 seconds. You have to find displacement. In order to find displacement, what you have to do? You have to consider S equals ut, u is 10 and the time taken is 20. This is 200 meters. Our conclusion is when an object moves with a uniform velocity, the equation should be S equals ut. What is the next example? As a second example, we can consider object which is at rest moves with a uniform acceleration of 2 meters per second for 20 seconds. You have to find final velocity and the displacement. What is the question? Initial velocity is 0. Acceleration is 2 meters per square second and the time taken made by the object is time taken is 20 seconds. You have to find displacement and final velocity. So in order to find final velocity, consider these 2 points and use v equals u plus at. From A to B, you can consider v equals u plus at. What is initial velocity? That is 0. Acceleration, that is 2. Time taken 20. So the final velocity becomes 40 meters per second. 40 meters per second. Now we can go through the displacement. How would you find the displacement? If the final velocity is not being found, what would be the ideal equation? It should be a particular equation. It should not be involved final velocity. That is none other than S equals ut plus half at square. So initial velocity 0, the whole part getting 0, then half, acceleration 2 and the time taken is 20. Take the square of 20. So the answer is 400 meters. 400 meters. Now we can go through the third example. Here, object starts to move with 2 meters per second and object accelerates for 10 seconds. The acceleration is 2 meters per square second. And the main important thing is the final velocity attained by the object is maintained for 30 seconds. You have to find total displacement. How would you find total displacement? So, as I mentioned earlier, the initial velocity is 2 meters per second. So, you can consider u as 2 ms minus 1 and the acceleration is again 2 meters per square second, time taken 10 seconds. 10 seconds. And the final velocity attained by the object in the accelerating region is maintained by the object for 30 seconds. You can consider this region as 30 seconds, which means this should be 40. T equals 40. So then, what you have to find is total displacement. How would you find? You have to consider two region. Why are you using two region? Why are you considering two region? Because when you are using the derived equations, you are not allowed to use the equations from initial to final when the acceleration changes. Here, the acceleration changes. From 0 to 10 seconds, uniform acceleration there. That's true. But considering the next region, it moves with a uniform velocity, which means there is no acceleration. Now, you have to find S1 as well as final velocity of the accelerating region. Now we can consider AB region and we can use V equals U plus AT in order to find final velocity. U is 2 and the acceleration is 2, time taken is 10, so 22 meters per second is the final velocity. You can take that as V0 and you have to find displacement. In order to find displacement, what you have to do? Take S equals ut plus half at square, half at square. So initial velocity is 2, time taken is 10, half into acceleration is 2, then 10 square. Then what happens? This is 20, this is 100, altogether 120 meters. 120 meters. Then we have to consider the other part as well. What's that? That is uniform velocity part, which means inside that region object moves with uniform velocity. So in order to get the displacement, just consider S equals ut. U is the velocity, it should be uniform velocity, which is equal to the final velocity of the accelerating region. That is 22 as we calculated, then the time taken is 30, then what happens? This is 660 meters. Now we can get the total displacement like S1 plus S2. What is S1 here? That is 120. What is S2 here? 660. Then altogether 780 meters. That is the total displacement. Now we can go through next example. The next example contains three regions. One is accelerating, the other one is uniform velocity region, and the final region is retardating. You are given that the initial velocity as 4 meters per second here, and the acceleration is also 3 meters per square second for 20 seconds. So you can take T1 as 20. Then the final velocity of the accelerating region is maintained by the object for another 30 seconds. Another 30 seconds, which means inside that region object moves with uniform velocity. So which means V can be in box. So which means object moves with uniform velocity inside that region. Then considering the retardating region, the final velocity is 0, which means object reaches to the rest and the retardation is minus 2 meters per square second. Minus 2 meters per square second. Then you have to find T3 and S1, S2, S3. That is the given question. Now what you have to do? Here you can't use the rectilinear motion in a straightaway because the acceleration varies. So you have to consider 3 regions there. What are those 3 regions? Like acceleration, uniform velocity, and the retardation. Now we can consider the initial region like AB. Then in order to find final velocity, consider u plus at, which means v equals u plus at. V has to be found. You can take that as v naught. Then initial velocity is 4, acceleration is 3, time taken is 20. So the final velocity becomes 64 meters per second. Now you can find displacement as well. How would you find displacement? From A to B, as we followed in the previous case, same equation can be used. That is S equals ut plus half at square. So initial velocity 4 and the time taken is 20, half into acceleration is 3 and the time taken is 20, get the square of 20. So this is like 80 plus what happens here. This is 400 divided by 2, that is 200 into 3, 600. So 680 meters is the displacement. You can take that as S1. Now we can consider the next region, that is BC. So in order to find displacement, S equals ut can be used. What's that? S equals ut. So S2 can be found using the uniform velocity should be 64 as we calculated, which should be the final velocity of the accelerating region, and the time taken is 30. So then what happens? That is like 1920 meters. So that is S2. Now we can go through retardating part. Then we need to find T3. Consider from C to D, apply V equals u plus at, final velocity is 0, initial velocity is v naught. What should be that velocity? None other than 64. Then acceleration is -2. We are looking for T3. 2T3 equals 64, which means 32 seconds. Then you can find S3 as well. How? In order to find S3 from C to D, you can make use this equation. S equals u plus v divided by 2 into t. Then initial velocity, that is 64, final velocity is 0, divide by 2 into t, that is 32 as we calculated. So then 16 into 4, 64, remainder 6, then 16 into 6, 96, plus 6, 102. This is S3. Then the total displacement. How do you find the total displacement? Total displacement, that is capital S equals S1 plus S2 plus S3. S1 equals 680, S2 equals 1920 and followed by 1024. So the final answer 4, then 12, then 17, then let's see again, 4, then 4, this should be 4, then 15, remainder 1, then 3544 meters.